Straight leg bounds, this is a nice drill to sort of teach us how the hip functions when we're sprinting. It's a nice way, I always think of it as a nice way to warm up the hamstrings and glutes for sort of high-end sprinting. I always think of it as something that is a nice sort of build towards, not necessarily, you know, if you've got athletes and you tell them to go at like 70%, 80%, a lot of them will naturally just want to go at 50%. They don't really know what that sort of middle ground is. You tell them to go hard on straight leg runs, and it's a nice way to not really expose them straight away to high speeds and be dangerous there if they're not really warmed up correctly. But they can keep that high intent that they really like whilst warming up the sort of hamstrings and glutes, and then we can sort of build into our tempos and then build into our top end speed. But this is a nice drill, work up, or sort of focusing on our hamstring and glute connection to be able to hit the ground, especially once we're in that sort of top speed, to be able to whip down from the ground. So as the name suggests, we're keeping our legs straight. We're just going forward, just like this. Common mistakes with this drill is a lot of people will lean back as they do it to be able to get their legs up easier. We want, like all our drills, head to be over where our foot contacts. We're going to be a lot stronger in that position. So we want to stay leaning forward and create that hip flexion through our hip flexors rather than just leaning back. We can get some nice variations to this drill. So if we want to slowly build up with this, we can make it a little bit more coordinative and rhythmic. We can do a little skip as part of it, similar to our A skip, and just doing some light ones there, encouraging some nice fast ground contacts. Or if we want to ramp up the intensity a little bit, we can go some really big ones and start to build up that power. So really big straight leg bounds. The arms should follow nice and big as well.